This is something that I didn't want to do, but it's the best alternative to what we have potentially in front of us. I made a commitment we're not going to have this government shut down.
And thus, Governor Eddie Calvo has proposed a new budget with a $239 million bond borrowing request first for tax refunds, as opposed to his $343 million request. This will pay out all past due tax refunds for the year 2010 and prior.
Well, it'll get us up to 2011. About the second series will get us up to about 30 million of 2011. I wish we could get it all, but this is all about compromise. It's very difficult for me.
The new budget bill will then also authorize the governor to borrow the rest of the money needed for tax refunds in February, as Democrat Vice Speaker B.J. Cruz had requested. However, Senator Cruz still has some concerns with this provision.
I am a little concerned that the way that the bill is written, it just says it can be issued after February 1st. I'm proposing an amendment, or I will be proposing an amendment, where the Series B would not be issued unless the governor's deficit elimination and tax reduction commission that he established by executive order has had a chance to review everything that has happened with U.S. Congress and has determined that anticipated revenues and the military buildup will be going forward, and we're not going to be affected by this.
The new bond borrowing proposal would also pay $20 million to COLA recipients.
We thought, as again, another area we can work collaboratively is paying off the COLA amount. These Manamco are dying every day. So let's come to a final resolution in it. It's an obligation to our Manamco, our retirees, that we can finally look at ancient history. It is over. This is something I also believe that Senator Pangilinan has been pushing so hard for. So again, I'm hoping that he will look at our bill, looking at our willingness to compromise.
I don't think it's a real compromise because it still requires that we raise the debt limit to 100% and max it out. It still requires that we borrow $343 million, and it still does not resolve some of the other issues like the retirement fund debt that is by statute has to be paid.
The Republican minority leadership believes that the governor's new bill is a good compromise, and they are for the most part satisfied with it. However, they have heard the concerns of the Democrat majority and want to work on a compromise that all sides can agree on.
I think those concerns should be forwarded to the governor, so we keep the dialogue open so that he's a part of the process, and when we get to a final resolution, everybody's on board.
There were the discussions earlier in the morning with regards to communications to the governor that would be able to, that would advise the governor in as far as some of the concerns that the body is discussing. And would appreciate some input from the governor with regards to how can we work past this, and what are you amendable to be able to in dealing with these issues. And I think it's a great start. I think a great place to be in as far as getting to a compromise. I think at the end of the day we all want to see that this issue is finally laid to rest, and that there is money to operate the government of Guam, to provide those services necessary, but at the same time recognizing the need to be able to pay the people back their tax refunds.